So here it goes. Guru Konsam Kumar Singh, Department of RAS, Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy, Imphal, born on 1st March 1961 to late K. Ibobi Singh and R. K. Ketutrisana at Kongba Makha Nandaibam Laikai, has contributed a remarkable work in the field of Manipuri art. Sri Kumar began to look into the art of Manipuri dance and music at tender age with his father, late K. Ibobi, whom he loved to call his Adi Guru, being the first Guru who initiated him into the art, pung playing. Receiving further training into the art from respectable gurus, late Guru Thoiding Jamhera Mod Singh of Kongwa, Guru late Huren Nila Singh, and Guru late Amakcham Loken Singh, with great ingenuity. Then he was enrolled to Jawaharlal Manipur Dance Academy to learn Manipuri dance in the year 1973 to 1974. Presently working at Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy, Imphal, as a guru of brass department, he is voluntarily associated and advised with many performing art groups of the state. Sri Kumar was positioned first class in postgraduate diploma course of both RAS and Lai Harawa in the year 1987 and 1989, respectively, to the Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy, Imphal. He served as a child artist for Sri Pungat, the AIR Imphal. He was honored the first position at Inter-College Co-Cultural Meet 1970 on Pung Cholom performance. Awarded Young Scholarship in the year 1986 to 1987 by the Ministry of Human Resource Development, Department of Culture, Government of India, New Delhi. Awarded Praman Sri Sri Nata Sankirtana Academy Award by the mentioned Academy, Palace Compound in Fog in the year 2010. He also has composed and choreographed variety of dance and musical performance under the banner of many performing art groups working across the state. Some of the most remarkable compositions are the opening ceremonial dance choreography of the Second International Polo Festival, assistant choreographer of the 19th Commonwealth Games 2010, New Delhi, Tautingmang Manipur Ballet Dance Drama, Tonu Laijing Lembi Manipuri Ballet Dance Drama, Krishna Roop Manipuri Classical Solo Dance, Krishna Nartana Manipuri Classical Solo Dance, Ashtapadesh Git Govindam Manipuri Classical Solo Dance. As a founder and guru of Dance and Pung of Performing Artists Center (PAC), he also served for about 10 years before he joined Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy in Prague. Apart from molding compositions and choreographies, Sri Kumar took part at many academic events on which many of the articles relating to Manipuri dance and music, and he held the position of executive member of MSKA during the year 2013 to 2015, respectively. And lastly, in recognition of his expertization on dance and music, many cultural agencies throughout the state invited him to be a jury member on many competitive cultural events. Thank you, everyone. That's all we have about Guru Konsam Kumar Singh. Now, may I request Dr. W. Ibomcha Singh to take over the stage. Thank you once again.
Namaskar. Well, can you hear me properly? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Loud
Yeah.
and clear.
So, before I invite Guru Bansan Kumar, let me give you a hint of these things, like the difference between Indian classical dance and Manipuri classical dance is the gurus are supposed to be the sutradhari. They teach the art dance, and it's a something like otherwise kind, like out in if you talk about Khatriya, if you talk about Bharatanatyam, if you talk about any Indian classical dances, the dancers are the gurus and accompanying are the accompanies. We have here in Manipur, accompanying are the Sudradharis are the gurus, and the dancers are the disciple, and this and most of the time Radha and Krishna happen to be in to be the to be in the the age of 9 to 12, right? And like most of the Indian class, Manipuri Ras dance, the classical dances, and the month is a mother performance surrounded the whole these things, beside except for the Mandi portion, there's a Mandi portion. And after coming to Prussian theatre, and now people, the gurus have started also dancing, giving performances. This is the impact which the Prussian theatre when the Prussian theatre introduced in with classical dance. Even otherwise, even today also, if you go to a mandap performance, all the gurus are supposed to be in the Sudhardhari part only, and their students are supposed to do the performance. So may I request Guru Ponson Kumar to join us and say a few words, and I want more of an interaction because this is an interaction session. Instead of giving their talks all the time, we better interact in between also instead of asking after after what the guru said. Okay, but in between also you can ask. That is what I that should be the right way, right approach for interaction, right? So I request Guruji to come and join us. Thank you. I'll be moderator as well as translator for your kind information, right? Okay.
Firstly, I would like to prayer to Gurus. Ajnanavati Mirindasya Jnana Jana Salakaya Sakyuru Miltam Zaino Tasmai Sri Gurudev Namaha. After this, I would like to everybody, I would like to request everybody today in today's discussions, I will be share some of my knowledge about the Guru Sisya Parampara in Manipuri Kala Sanskriti. Secondly, I will be share the basic knowledge of Manipuri dance. Otherwise, since I am comfortable Manipuri language, so I am talking to Manipuri language. The same will be translate to my translate by my friend Dr. Ibumta Singh. Thank you. Guru Sisya Parampara, I will say, Guru Amasung Sitshagi Anigi Manunda Siliba Prem Bhakti Giras Adubu Upina Guru Sisya Parampara. I am coming. The Guru Sisya Parampara si Manipuri Oina, Setnapi Kangluda Aina, Pradang Haizage. Guru Sisya Parampara, I will say, I quay Manipur Sanari Vasi. I quay Angang wearing a Yimatamda, Sahi around Sahi Taret Nipan, side the Aquay Manipuri Kala Sanskriti, not only the dance, not only the Sanskriti, not only the any so aduna akoi se chahi tai pa su matam da halaman sing sina aina pamiba kala gi lambi aduda halaman sing sina afaba numitta oda guru sing asida satuna bori re hairaga mahin sing tam so
This is it, at the age, early age, somewhere around 5 to 6, the disciples, the students, they went to the guru. Let me make it very short. Like you must be knowing what is Guru Shishya Parampara like. That is what we are also following the same thing. The problem the thing out here is they are supposed to be, we call it body, but that is initiation, initiated to a particular guru at a very young age. That's how the tradition starts. Right? That is what Guruji is telling me.
adumaina akoina guru gi mayum asrista halaman sing sina akoi gi tradition pizol haibati akoi gi fayom adagi puya lile hairaga chatlaga lai gi the dok thamai pana haira na simba si katsari hairaga oda adagi mapamda koi gi simba vidya si tanbu
So that the traditional costume, like the dhoti and kurta, all white, and then fruits and we call it beetle leaves and all, like you have to have certain what we call certain items which are supposed to be placed in front of the guru, and the disciple spread out their stretch their leg, and they do the pranam in such a way that the whole body should touch the floor and stretch the whole body there. That's how their the whole thing starts from. Then itself that he is my guru, and under him I'm going to learn every niceties, nuances of Indian of Manipuri dance.
Smaina akoina hai tambasi awi madugi numit adagi akoina akoina oda si akoi minuba isor mangi haina akoina adagi akoina khali loinana anisuba isori anisuba ai imani ipani haibasi oda da pulak tham thadaba thamme harga odana ai bunsi lambi oigadoriba ai simpham adagi tapiba hodana admaina akoi makha satha
The same thing, like the teacher started teaching the basic first from that day onward, and that continues till the age till they become a mature kind of of a dancer. Until and unless they get the blessing from the guru, they continue to go ahead with learning. It is what the guru says.
admaina tawduna sumagi mahima singasi mahima singdanati lamchat sajat bevhar magi guru amada chatkadaba lisat sajat singado loinabak haiba guru sege koina samjagadori myoy bagi chanalo kudimaksi guru na tapigani oda guru uba matamda hanbada bhakti tawgani madagi odagi loinaba karmaina loinagani haiba singsi odana koida tapiba mai tambiba loinana koida lamchat sajat kunsigi chatkadaba lisat sajat tambiba
So that is it. Like when they don't only learn the dance form, they learn they the guru used to teach them every kind of. Like you get social behaviors, how to behave to others, how to behave to guru, or how to be with the guru all the time. When they are with the gurus, how to even the sitting position or standing position postures are supposed to be very strictly guided by the gurus, so that they can teach, they can teach their disciples later on, like so that I mean, in totality, it's on not only the dance, it should be it should be the whole what we call say societal norms, behaviors, and the characters toward character has been molded by the gurus. That is what.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯍꯩ ꯇꯝꯃꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯄꯤꯛꯏꯉꯩꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯍꯜ ꯂꯃꯟꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯒꯨꯔꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯥꯛꯇ ꯊꯤꯜꯂꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯍꯩꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯇꯝꯖꯔꯛꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯁꯥꯅ ꯂꯦꯞꯆꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯕ ꯃꯄꯨꯡ ꯐꯥꯔꯛꯑꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯗꯤ ꯏꯁꯥꯅ ꯆꯠꯆꯔꯒ ꯇꯝꯕꯁꯤ ꯆꯠꯆꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯠꯆꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯌꯨꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯒꯨꯔꯨꯅ ꯍꯧꯒꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯉꯩꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯊꯨꯡꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯒꯤ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯡ ꯇꯦꯂꯣꯡꯅꯆꯤꯡꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯠꯇꯣꯛ ꯆꯥꯝꯊꯣꯛꯇꯅ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯖꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯅ ꯍꯧꯒꯠꯂꯛꯄ ꯉꯥꯏꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯍꯩꯁꯤ ꯇꯝꯕ
The disciples are supposed to get up very early, much before the gurus wake up. Why? Because they are supposed to clean the courtyards. They are supposed to do all the uh, small things. What a guru are supposed. A guru when guru gets up, small things like giving water, giving water to take bath, and when these are the small things that are supposed to be um, duty of the disciple, which is supposed to be complete with everything before the guru gets up. Then after that, when the guru gets up, they used to do pranam and all, and the whole day, right from morning till evening, whatever guru wanted, whatever things are supposed to be served by the disciples. That is the biggest thing in our traditional Guru Shishya Parampara.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯁꯤ ꯒꯨꯔꯨꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯂꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯦꯝꯕꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯂꯧꯅꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯏꯃꯨꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯑꯋꯥꯠ ꯑꯄꯥ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯑꯩ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯉꯝꯖꯕ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯅ ꯄꯔꯋꯥꯟꯁꯤꯅ ꯉꯝꯖꯕ ꯊꯥꯛꯇ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯏꯃꯨꯡꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯉꯤ.
As the oldest part of he became a part of the family of the guru. That is the most important thing, and gurus also took them as their own family members. Until and unless that kind of a closeness were there, then there are certain student disciples whom guru are not very much interested, and their approach is slightly different than they are supposed to go. I mean, they are supposed to be out of the family members kind of things. That is how our tradition is teaching to the students.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒ ꯒꯨꯔꯨꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯖꯕꯗ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯀꯤꯖꯅ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯩ. ꯒꯨꯔꯨꯅ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯀꯗꯒꯦ, ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯁꯣꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯒꯨꯔꯨꯅ ꯆꯩꯔꯛꯀꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯉꯥꯡꯉꯛꯀꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ, ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯒꯨꯔꯨꯒꯤ ꯑꯊꯪ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯅ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯗ ꯒꯨꯔꯨꯒꯤ ꯑꯊꯪꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯏ. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯆꯠꯂꯦ, ꯍꯣꯔꯦꯟ ꯒꯨꯔꯨꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯄ ꯄꯥꯎꯇꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯐꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯏ.
As I said, I'm repeating the same thing again. Like whatever we do, it is under the instruction, under the strict guidance of the Guruji, and they are not supposed to go away from what Guru has been taught to them. It's a repetition again, but still, like I said, as he said, Guru will say that until and unless you give permission by the Guru, you cannot do anything. That's the norm out here.
ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯆꯠꯀꯗꯕ ꯂꯤꯆꯠ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯒꯨꯔꯨꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯄꯣꯟꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯛꯁꯟꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯆꯠꯂꯛꯄꯅꯤꯅ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯐꯠꯇꯕ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯛꯇꯦ.
Okay, so a negative kind of approach, negativism in the social life, the teacher, the disciples cannot do because of the big the observance the gurus are very observant of those days, and they can take out they can see the behavior of our disciples very clearly, maybe because of their mental approach or anything. That may be a different. I mean, maybe any kind of a thing they may be having. But the thing is that the very character of a student or the disciple is difficult. That's why the disciples cannot go away from Guru's instruction. That is.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯒꯨꯔꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯌꯨꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯍꯩ ꯇꯝꯕ ꯏꯍꯩ ꯇꯝꯕ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯅꯨꯡꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯍꯩ ꯇꯝꯕ ꯐꯪꯗꯦ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯒꯨꯔꯨ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯐꯦꯁꯅꯦꯜ ꯆꯠꯄꯅꯤꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯐꯦꯁꯅꯦꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯝ ꯆꯠꯈꯤꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯝꯕ ꯐꯪꯗꯦ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯇꯥꯡꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯈꯔ ꯈꯔ ꯒꯨꯔꯨꯅ ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯤꯕꯗꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯒꯨꯟ ꯂꯩꯅ ꯂꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯋꯥꯅ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯚꯦꯂꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯇꯝꯖꯕ ꯐꯪꯉꯦ ꯅꯨꯡꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯐꯪꯉꯦ.
So every day, I mean, there are these are still like I mean learning. I mean over here, as I said before, not only the dance. Most of the time, they don't get to learn dance every day because the gurus are also having some other professions, and even then they have to go there to his place and be there only for most of the time. As I said, they are a part of the family, and the family things, which the small things which the Guruji might need or the family may require, that link they are being supplemented by the disciples. That's why the disciples stay at Guru's place, even though Guru was not there to teach anything.
ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯒꯨꯔꯨꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯃꯃꯜ ꯌꯥꯝꯕ ꯑꯁꯨꯝꯕ ꯄꯥꯎꯇꯥꯛ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯜ ꯌꯥꯝꯂꯕ ꯕꯤꯗ꯭ꯌꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯍꯩꯁꯦ ꯆꯞ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯍꯩꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯐꯦꯁꯅꯦꯜꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯂꯝꯕꯤꯗ ꯈꯣꯡꯗꯥꯕ ꯍꯧꯏ ꯑꯁꯨꯝꯅ ꯈꯣꯡꯗꯥꯔꯛꯄꯁꯤꯅ ꯉꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯒꯨꯔꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯄꯥꯟꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯃꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯍꯤꯡꯕ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯔꯣꯜꯒꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯆꯠ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯆꯠꯅꯔꯣꯜ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯁꯦ ꯈꯪꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯁ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯂꯦꯞꯄ ꯉꯝꯃꯤ.
Because of the Guru's blessing, Guru's guidance, proper guidance, now they become professional artists at the same time professional Guru. That is the blessing of the Guru because of their dedication to the profession, towards the. And the problem of the best part of Manipuri is, as I said, bhakti is the most important thing. Till and unless the kind of bhakti is not there, and the gurus and hardly teach the disciple proper in totality. They keep something behind them, behind this. So until and unless the disciple keep on insisting in what we call the pressurizing in such a way, in such a beautiful manner. They try to extract, the disciples are supposed to extract everything from the Guru. Otherwise, Gurus normally don't teach everything in detail. That has to be extracted from the Guru by the disciple. This is the true bhakti. That is the biggest part of the disciples. Gurus are also very, very in such a way they're very cunning in one sense. That if I can use a different that term, like, and just like you talk about Mahabharata, Arjuna used to get the best knowledge, because of his dedication, because of his bhakti to the Guru. Same here. Even there are 5 disciples over here, and hardly 1 or 2 gurus coming to the limelight because they have to see the gurus, as I said before, gurus can see the artist in and out.
ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯒꯨꯔꯨꯕꯨ ꯀꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯨꯅ ꯈꯟꯖꯕ ꯒꯨꯔꯨꯕꯨ ꯀꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯚꯛꯇꯤ ꯇꯧꯖꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯠꯂꯤꯕ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯗ ꯒꯨꯔꯨ ꯍꯦꯛ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯨ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯒꯨꯔꯨꯕꯨ ꯚꯛꯇꯤ ꯇꯧꯗꯨꯅ any mafam kudi makta thena bada kona guru bhakti ga loina pok.
Same thing. It's a repetition once again. Like if you see a guru, simple guru, even in the marketplace or public places, also you have to go down, touching your knees in front of everyone else, so that the disciple, that so that people also know that he is a guru of this disciple, this particular person. And I mean, it is not only inside the courtyard or inside the house, even outside. I mean, in the public places also. If you come to, if you happen to attend one of this performance over here, then people used to come and either in the theater or in the theater or this thing or any other occasion. You can see lots of students going down to the gurus. That's how we develop that, touching feet and all. That is I mean, in the northern side or certain part of India, that touching feet is the the only way to do it. Is the way to respect. But out here, you have to touch your knees on floor, and you have to go down. That is the difference.
Aduna object Manipura asumba zagarba guru sitsegi discipline ase objeki matam sidadi kara ahongba lakko ui kaigino haibada object school college insta dance ki university and college and everything koi mayam ama establish tawrukadagi asumba zagarba guru sitsegi oiba bhakti je kharadi numi sambadona apen upangi.
So degradation of the same thing yesterday also, you might have heard that there are slight changes in the nature and the nature of the disciples, maybe because of Western concept of education, because you started having cultural institutes most of the places in India also. And even here in Manipur, you can see the cultural university, you can see the Asian Dance Academy kind. So the education system is becoming more into the in the picture than that kind of Guru Shishya Parampara. That may be the reason that the slight changes in the mental approach, the physical or mental approach of the disciple, and that relation, the relation with the guru and students is slightly widening up. That is very, very clearly visible nowadays. That is entirely because of the incoming of Western educational. That is what guru is.
And akoina salappa guru gi bhakti aduga objeki matam nasida chatliba guru sitsigi bhakti asiga anisigi chinaba sinamar point haraga masi thoiba social gi crime mayam ama thoiba asagi guru gi pokak yawdana kayumba thabamata yendokpe aramdaba do nasidi guru gi adugumba pokak sing adu tungoina thamambadagi nasidi adugumba akoigi crime mayam ama create tore aduna sugumba lamsat sadat singasi akoigi simbu guru sitsigi oiba fajaba discipline ase akoina kaidana masi mangandana thamba ngamlagadi akoigi society se yamna peaceful country me so idana masi oigani haibase akoigi fajaba
So because of the widening of the relationship of Guru and Krishna, because of that particular character and behavior among the disciples. So the reason is that the increasing of crime and the behaviors of what happening in the society is because of the that gap, because of the gap. Previously, as I said, the relation of Guru and Shishya disciple and Guru is such a way that they just like like until as you say, you mentioned earlier also, they cannot do anything against without their permission. So nowadays, so that kind of things are lacking behind, and that may be the reason, according to him, that may be the reason that all the crimes and misconducts of it's happening around in the present day. Maybe there may be the main reason that from the lacking of bhakti for Guru among the disciples.
Sir, with your permission, would like to ask one doubt.
Yeah,
Can I please go ahead?
yeah.
So, as Guruji has explained us regarding Guru Shishya Parampara, that the disciples are required to stay with the Guru and,
Mhm,
and learn a lot of other things apart from the art form also.
mhm,
So, my question is that in this online world where a lot of people are staying away, is
mhm.
it possible to stay away from the Guru and still have the benefits of Guru Shishya Parampara by being connected online with the Guru?
I have online the
Yes, yes. If getting some
I think
online da adum mayam apamba kudimak sindo adum jani online da maduri chaptaba kani sindo ko adum bijage.
um, well, hello.
Yes, yes, sir.
It was you who was asking.
Yes, sir.
You can you just repeat the question again? That
Yes, yes, sir. So my question is that as Guruji explained, that in Guru Shishya Parampara, the disciples are required to stay with the Guru and learn a lot of other things apart from dance and music also. So my question is that in today's world, where a lot of things are happening online and people are staying apart in long distances away from each other, is it possible for a disciple to stay connected online with the Guru and still get the benefits of Guru Shishya Parampara?
according to him, it will be slightly difficult. I mean, if you do everything online, and then you may this connection may occur every now and then. That is what Guruji says. It will be difficult, at least in Guru Shishya Parampara, to be connected through through this medium, electronic medium. And that is you raised a very good question, but and I personally think that uh, personal, I mean, the family matters, the personal things may be slightly difficult to impart onto the disciple if we do it in this kind of, as I said, as we attend so many international conventions, SPIC MACAY, that kind of physical attachment will be slightly difficult to get connected through this medium. I mean, at least for I don't know about other form of dance. At least for Manipuri, art form, it will be slightly difficult. That is what the position is.
Thank you, Guruji.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Welcome. Okay, matanda. Super.
That's knowledge of the
Manipuri.
Okay. Again, secondly,
I was asking Guruji to tell a little bit of
secondly,
Manipuri dance form also.
always here to the basic knowledge of the Manipuri dance. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ Manipuri dance ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ basic knowledge ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯍꯩꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯕꯗꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯇꯝꯒꯦ study ꯇꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ basic knowledge ꯈꯔ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯑꯣꯏ basic knowledge ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯤ in one quality ꯗꯁꯨ ꯈꯔ ꯂꯩ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ basic knowledge ꯁꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ basic knowledge ꯍꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗ Manipuri dance ꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯒꯨꯔꯨꯖꯣꯟ ꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯊꯝꯕꯤꯔꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯂꯤ Bangi, hariba knowledge singa si khandragadi adagi otherwise atopa mana akoigi folklore dargana akoigi lai harau bagi basic knowledge movement si khandragadi akoina Manipuri jagoi si tamba hoba
Okay, well, you must have asked this question also. I think in one of the interview, interaction with one of Manipuri dancer, that you are talking, you talk about Lahara, pre-Vaishnavite and Vaishnavite kind of the relation between pre-Vaishnavite dance form and Vaishnavite dance form. What Guruji said is, it's an evolution kind of a thing. Like until and unless you know the pre-Vaishnavite dance form properly, it will be difficult to come to the classical or Vaishnavite form of the classical dance. Right? The foundation is should be and it is the pre-Vaishnavite, the period of dance form, and almost all the steps, all these things are supposed to be start from the pre-Vaishnavite dance forms. Then once you come to Vaishnavite, things are getting polished and codified in such a way that you need to learn the basic foundation, like just like Charlie and Bhangi Pareng, these are the things, right? They are codified, polished kind of a dance form, not like. I'm not saying that the pre-Vaishnava thing is not codified of, in that way, but once you come to Vaishnavite period, things are getting much more polished, and that's why when the artists are dancing previously, nowadays I don't know the solo things are coming up, solo dance form and Manipuri also coming up, and their eyes cannot go ahead, cannot see like you do in Kathak or Kathakali, or any other dance form, the postures. Your eyes are supposed to be on the other street, the bhakti. You are dancing for the God. You're dancing for the Lord, for the not for uh, not for the people, not for the audience. Audience are also the same thing in Manipuri dance. That the rasikas are the audience are equally in the mood of bhakti as well as the dancers. That is what Guruji said.
Yeah. Adana, akwai dance form sing ase ahanbada akoina basic knowledge piba matamda, for example akoina exercise kar pigani, jesser gi physical exercise pigani, magi sathe koi depends akoi bhangi makhl laiba singsida akoina abanga sambanga tribanga atibanga ariba bhangi makhl mari sisida akoina base tawi mase koi maitai dana phidu hai phidu ari ahum aina malai adu laiba phidu singse akoina makoi da han phidu singse akoina tapi gani adu tapaga loina na kamaina jaboi first put ka dagi hai basi akoina ngang singse tambigani adugi matungda khut kisi mai tambi bagi matungda akoina kongi rhythmic tamuk kongsi singadabgi tamakta akoina araiba method ta akoina
here comes the problem. Well, um, you have to interaction, and you cannot see such things. He was telling about the basic foundation, the Bhangi Pareng or the Chali. These are the steps that students are supposed to learn, and the hand body postures, exercises. There's so many. Then it starts from hands issues. Then after that, it coordinated with the feet movements, and this kind of things that we can do in intensive only. And that is what Guruji is telling us. So,
and akoina basic knowledge piba masi as a performer ma natraga akoina magi masagi ngam jagoi ama saba ngamnana gi honna bada akoina haiba basic knowledge ibada yamdabada akoi makoida hatur from the akoina haiba
it takes almost 6 to 1 year to make them perfect and this basic form. Before that, no dance can. I mean, they cannot teach any dance to the students, and mean, it's a even if in 1 year also people cannot learn this basic form properly, and they are 25
27
27 Charlie parade and
and 5
five Bhangi parade. These are the things when they can accomplish this one. They, then the guru keep on polishing them again and again to make them properly. जैसे रियाज करते हैं ना हम लोग रियाज बार बार करवा के उसको कोई until and unless ये रियाज खत्म नहीं होते ये वो नहीं होते they cannot come they cannot proceed to the next step. That is
ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯕꯦꯁꯤꯛ ꯅꯣꯂꯦꯖꯁꯤ ꯈꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯩꯇꯩ ꯖꯒꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯔꯐꯣꯃꯔ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯄꯔꯐꯣꯝ ꯇꯧꯕꯗ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯄꯔꯐꯣꯃꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯗ ꯃꯥꯁꯦ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯉꯝꯗꯦ ꯕꯦꯁꯤꯛ ꯅꯣꯂꯦꯖ ꯈꯪꯉꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯥꯁꯦ ꯈꯪꯈ꯭ꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯖꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯖꯒꯤ ꯄꯔꯐꯣꯃꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯣꯛꯄꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯖꯒꯤ ꯄꯔꯐꯣꯃꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯕꯦꯁꯤꯛ ꯅꯣꯂꯦꯖ ꯈꯪꯗꯅ ꯍꯦꯛꯇ ꯈꯨꯗꯛꯇ ꯈꯔ ꯀꯝꯄꯣꯖꯤꯁꯟ ꯇꯝꯕꯗꯨꯅꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯖꯒꯣꯏ ꯑꯃꯒꯤ ꯐꯖꯕ ꯆꯞ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯣ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯇꯁꯇꯣ ꯎꯕ ꯐꯪꯗꯦ.
So as I said, like we have to be a perfectionist in this basic knowledge. Only then and only then like they can be they can introduce to the later later as I said the niceties and nuances of the Manipuri classical dance to be introduced later on. Until and unless they do that and they are accomplished kind of artists. Giving what we call 4 or 5 days rehearsal and some steps are being introduced and they cannot do the Manipuri. They cannot perform properly in Manipuri.
So, for example, Sali, the 20 Makal Uttaresi Manunda, important or you say Makal 1, 2, 3 of Kanagadi, Ahum Stagi, whenever action or you happen. For example, Sali, I just Sali number 1, Haragada, Kita, Denta, Dente, Hazana, Savamaba. Number 2, the Kita, Denta. Number 3, Dente, Krigata, the Denta. Sigi style. Ahum Sibu Pasna. Java Magi status, Patana Panga Savangaba, Airaba. Adu already Masoidana, make it a Savang.
So out of this 27 Charlies, this first 3 Charlies are very important. If that after these 3 Charlies are being perfected, they can do perfectly, then later part of Charlies can be related. It is solid, almost related with this 3 part, and this 3 part of Charlie is very important, and this is the basic of the basic of Manipuri dance.
Hello, excuse me, sir.
Yes, okay.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, sir. So we sorry to interrupt. We had another of our delegate, Sanjana Patel, who has a question. So she is asking, sir, with changing times, has the Guru Shishya Parampara undergone any change, or it's the same as before?
In Manipur also.
Change ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯅ ꯒꯨꯔꯨ ꯄꯔꯝꯄꯔꯥꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯦꯛ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯕ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯁꯤ ꯒꯨꯔꯨ ꯁꯤꯁ꯭ꯌ ꯄꯔꯝꯄꯔꯥꯁꯦ ꯆꯦꯟꯖ
ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ
ꯄꯨꯔꯥ ꯍꯪꯉꯤꯕ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯥ
ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯕꯖꯦꯛꯇꯨꯃꯗꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦꯗ
ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯍꯪꯉꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯑꯃ ꯍꯪꯉꯛꯄꯅꯦ. Yes, there's slight as a deterioration in this Guru Shishya Parampara after after they started attending the schools and colleges in education and cultural institutes. It is there. It is there. There's a gift. There's certainly a gift of this Guru Shishya Parampara. Even we can see properly. In our previous earlier days, like how the gurus are being taught to the teachers. Like being a rustic, we can easily observe the differences. Easily can see the differences. What some 20, 30 years back, what it was and what it is now. There's certainly a big changes in this Guru Shesha Parampara. But still, in Nat Sankirtan and Manipuri classical dances, but still the same tradition is going on as far as the Manipuri is concerned. I don't know about the others in the states.
Thank you, sir.
Should we continue? Let him speak little about SPIC MACAY also, right?
Yes, sir.
कैसे कर रहे हैं and SPIC MACAY बताएं
Oh, lastly, yes. Lastly, I would like to say, I would say today discussion is a very good initiative, especially during this lockdown period. I feel privileged and thankful to SPIC MACAY for creation such performer where we can share our different art and the culture from in our diverse country like India. Through this platform, we will be able to know, differ, and understand better the different art form and variation according to their respective culture and the tradition, which is embodied time in memorial. Lastly, I show my immense respect to SPIC MACAY for the works that is done so hard from the upliftment for our rich art and culture. Thank you.
Any question? Well, if there is any person out there to ask any question.
Yes, sir. We have one question from one of a very dedicated and special student, Sri Devi. So I'll just read out her question. So she says, "Good morning, sir. As we all are aware of the various Indian classical dance forms, they have the uniqueness in many different aspects. But the major difference for that uniqueness is what I feel is their costumes, makeup, and ornaments. So I want to know how Manipuri classical dance has its uniqueness by its costumes from other dance forms. Can you please briefly explain about it?"
So many difference in Indian classical dance and Manipuri classical dance. So many difference of costume because Manipuri, like that, Manipuri costume is making masi sabang to the ko, masi sabang to the suki mati yamna process level, yamna kitchen bahai kar ko. Just like that, the polo
Kari lagi masa
Canary kan sagi porting sagi magi making sabang tu Canary.
I think, well, you want Sri Devi might be wanting to know the philosophical interpretation of the costume or something like that. Hello, Goel? Hello, can you hear me?
Sri Devi, you can ask a question to direct guru. Ask them the question direct.
Is it the philosophical interpretation or what kind of differences you'd like to know? Because difference is there, and like you
Good morning.
morning.
Good morning, sir.
I saw you yesterday also.
I just wanted to know that in every dance form there would be something different, as you already know. I have mentioned. I just want to know about the costume of Manipuri. There were many different clothings, ornaments, how they were called and how they generally prepared, or which is used in them, so anything like that.
Preparation.
Preparation din ay ang matam chang ko adu masi man philosophy da haragadi akoi gi sare policy mase akoi gi nature gi oiba akoi gi yamna pori ga sagon na ba adu style da gi apena live sagon da gi lobne aduna poloi habasi akoi na masi sabu matam da atagi khenarisi masi akoi gi philosophy ma model isi but supposing for example koi poloi matte da thiliba kongo si swada koi apun bagi magi to kulla thoiba adugumba to kanu din haina to low.
So here, as I said before, like almost all the costume what we are wearing right now is very much related with the pre-Vaishnavite themes. Like when you must be seeing, Sridevi, you must have seen that poloi. The gong, the drum-like things, of Manipuri classical dance, worn by the gopis and all. So that the those more ornamentations in that particular poloi in go back to pre-Vaishnavite things of that there is the religious belief of pre-Vaishnavite one, like we call it Pakhamba as another deity for pre-Vaishnavite, and that Pakhamba symbolism is being brought into the ornamentation of that poloi, right? Then in the same way, even in Krishna's costume, you can see the chura and the whole one of the headgears, right? They are all. It's also related with the pre-Vaishnavite gods and goddesses, right? This is it, and that's why when you see the other classical dance form, it is inherited from the root of that particular place. Here, before the coming of Vaishnavism, we have our own pre-Vaishnavite, we can call it cult or religion of Laiharawa. It's an institute itself. Laiharawa is an institute itself, and that cannot be left out when you brought this Vaishnavite culture. So, what give us that synthesize these two things, and that's the beauty. That's the product of this synthesis of pre-Vaishnavite things and Vaishnavite things, as I said before, right? That makes the difference in the costume also. So, but once it comes to Manipur, when we talk about Ras dance or anything, we don't bring directly exactly what other people in the mainland are doing. Once it comes to Manipur, things are being made as a product of Manipur, made in Manipur, right? Okay, so that same thing is happening in the traditional costumes and in the traditional dance, Manipuri dance, all classical dance also.
Sridevi, actually, I am not the expert of the costume. I am the guru of the dance, and if you want to know the costume, we have expert of the costume. One day, you please, if you want to know about the Manipuri costume, I can arrange for you.
Yes, Goel. Any other? Hello, Goel. Any other questions?
Sir, I think we have covered all the questions that were asked by the delegates. Yeah, we have covered the questions, sir.
Okay.
So, it's about to be 10. Shall we wind up or continue?
Yes, so by 10 we have to start the workshop, so we can wind up, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for your Guru. Let Gurus thank all the delegates over here, all the people who is attending online, and especially Goel, your this thing observation is very appreciable kind of. We can appreciate you like anything because you have good keen observant. I have seen you in, as I said, in one of your interaction with Mohini Attam and Manipuri dance, and the way you ask questions to the dancers, that is satisfying, that satisfied every audience.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Once again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you.
So now I would request all the delegates to stay for the workshop, and we will be starting the workshop at 10. That is in another 2 to 3 minutes. If you want a quick break or something, you can, take it. But please be back at 10 o'clock.
Guys, don't left the meeting. You can switch off your camera and take a break.
Yeah.